Hey, what's up, guys? What's up? Happy Friday. Hopefully, sorry, I was fixing my hair. I had a hat on, but it was making a shadow on my face, so I just took it off. Anyway, guys, what's up? I was about to say happy Saturday, happy Friday. Welcome to another episode of If You Woke Up, You're Winning. My name is Pinique Singleton from Build a Lasting Legacy. Check the shirt. Anyway, guys, what's going on, man? It's Friday. I'm actually sitting outside today. It's not as light as I thought it was going to be, but there's some lights out here, so I'm pretty sure you guys can see me. Hey, Stacy, what's up? Good morning. So I'm sitting outside. I thought it'd be dope to do the video outside this morning. I'm actually in Atlanta, and I'm in Atlanta this weekend. So if you're in Atlanta, come by the Georgian Terrace Hotel today, because I'll be there all day selling my t-shirts, talking to people about Build a Lasting Legacy. So that's going to be super dope. I'm heading over there in about an hour or so, 2 hours. Anyway, guys, let's go ahead and get this message started today. It's not a long message for you. It's not a long message. Again, this is something that one piece of hair is getting on my nerves. Maybe I should put a hat back on. If I do it backwards, maybe it won't be a shadow. All right. So anyway, guys, so today's message is actually not very long, but I think this is a good one, right? So this is something from a situation that happened with my nephew. So as you guys know, Alex has been trying to get a car. He just recently got his license. You know, he's 17. He just recently got his license. So he's been looking for a car, right? So he went to look at this one car that he really, really wanted. Like, had his heart set on it. And it didn't work out because my mom was like, no, you're not getting that. That car's too fast. It's too much power. You're a new driver. The blind spots are crazy. You're not getting that car, right? So, of course, he was pissed. So then she took him to look at another car. So she talks to him, convinces him or whatever. And so then he decided to get that one. So he's like, all right, cool. I'll go ahead and rock with that one, right? So he goes to get that one, talking to the guy, but the same guy isn't there this time. So it doesn't work out, right? He's not trying to make a deal. The guy's kind of tripping. My mom's not feeling the vibe, right? So, she told him not to get that car, right? So he goes, looks at another one. We saw it first. They called back. It was gone. So he's like, dang, I can't get a car. So he's like upset, right? So then he goes and he finds this Honda Civic, right? Kind of just like the one I used to have. If y'all know me, y'all know I used to have a little black Honda and everything like that. So he finds a Honda Civic. And so my mom goes, talks to the guy, they go get the car inspected, whoop-de-whoop. Long story short, he gets the Honda Civic. But before he found a Honda Civic, we're having a conversation, and he's like, I don't understand why this isn't working out. I don't understand why I'm not getting any of these cars. And so I told him, though, I said, Alex, those are not your cars. That's why. He's like, what you mean? And I was like, those are not the cars that are for you. That's why you're not getting them. And so, of course, being Alex, he always knows everything more than anybody else. So he wasn't really feeling that, right? He didn't understand. But don't you guys know that there's certain things in life that are for you, right? There's certain things that God has planned for you. And when you try to get things outside of that, they don't work out because those are not the right things. Like, for whatever reason, those other 3 cars weren't the right cars for him, whether the one was too fast, whether it wasn't safe, whether there was something wrong with it. It just wasn't the right one, right? So how many times in life are we looking for something that's not really ours? We're chasing after something and we can't catch it because it's not meant for us, right? It's not meant for us. That's just like if you come and you try to put my shoes on, they're not going to fit because they're not your shoes. They were made for me. Like, you wear a size 10 and I wear a size 6, so it just doesn't work out, right? Just like when we came to check in the hotel, they asked me, they said, let me see your ID. So if I would have showed my ID and it didn't have the right name on it, they wouldn't have let me check in because that room wouldn't have been my room. See, there was a room that was set aside, especially for me when I made the reservation, right? So there's certain things that are for you and there's certain things that are not for you. And you go chasing after things that are not yours, you don't get them, right? So that's just like God's plan. Y'all all heard Drake's song, God's Plan. God has a plan with what's for you, and what's for you is only for you. Nobody else can get it. So see, if somebody else would have came and tried to check in my room, they would have been like, no, this isn't your room. So how many of you guys are chasing after something that's not really for you, right? How many of you guys are chasing after something and you can't get it and you're wondering, why isn't this business working out? Why isn't this purchase? I'm trying to buy this house, or I'm trying to buy this car, I'm trying to buy this building, but it's not working out because you're trying to get the wrong one. Like, I know you saw somebody else on social media and they were doing that same type of business and you thought it looked dope, but look at your gifts, look at your talents. Is that really the business for you, though? You trying to be like them, but you just need to be like you. There's already things that you're good at. There's already things that you know. There's already things in your area. You trying to move across the country when there's something in your neighborhood that's for you. There's something that somewhere you need to be, but you trying to go way across town and get something else. That's why it's not working. That's why it hasn't worked out thus far. You see what I'm saying? So that's all I wanted to throw out there. Like, I think a lot of times we don't get that. A lot of times we just try to force something. You know, that's just like if I have something that's a square shape and I'm trying to put it in like a triangle, like, slot, it's not going to work. Why? Because it's not made for that slot. It's not that it's not a good piece to go in a slot. That's just not the right slot for it. So I challenge you guys, when things aren't working out, I challenge you guys when you don't get what you want, I want you to stop and take a look and say, is this where I'm really supposed to be? Is this what I'm really supposed to get? Hey, Kevin, what's up, man? Is this what I'm really supposed to get? Is this what I should be going after? Am I running my race, or am I trying to run somebody else's race? Am I trying to put on my shoes, or am I trying to put on somebody else's shoes? Because that's why my foot won't quite go in, because it's not really what was for me, right? It wasn't really where I was supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody else lives in Atlanta. You trying to move to Atlanta, but there's something right there in Charlotte for you, right? But you're trying to do too much. So that's all I wanted to share with you guys. It's not that you're doing something wrong. Sometimes you're just going after the wrong thing at the wrong time, because just like we talked about God's plan, it's a certain timing. I was talking to my homegirl the other day. She just launched the clothing line, and she got some things going on, and she said, you know, I had a setback because I got injured. She got an injury. And I said, you think it's a setback, but really you're on schedule. Like, you're really right on track with where you're supposed to be according to the plan, according to God's plan, according to the big picture. You're right where you're supposed to be, right? That's what you're supposed to be doing. But right now, you're supposed to be doing something else. Maybe you weren't supposed to be in full launch mode. There was something else you needed to do first to prepare. So that's all I want to share with y'all. And something's not working out, all I'm asking you to do is stop and think, is this really what I'm supposed to be doing? Do I really want to do this? Am I doing it because somebody else told me to? Am I doing it because it looked cool when somebody else was doing it? Or am I really doing it because this is my passion, this is my purpose, this is what I'm supposed to be doing out here, right? So just think about those things and don't get discouraged. Sometimes it's a blessing that it doesn't work out. Like, for whatever reason, those other 3 cars Alex looked at, for some reason, he didn't need to get those cars. And if y'all just joined the video, go ahead and go back and watch it from the beginning so you know what I'm talking about. Hey, Courtney, what's up? Good morning. Happy Friday. So that's all I got for y'all today. Hopefully that helps somebody. You know, maybe if you've been struggling with something and you've been trying to figure out, like, I don't get it, I don't understand what's not working, just go back, reevaluate why you're doing it, reevaluate what exactly you're doing, and then just go from there. All right, guys? So, look, I'm going to get out of here. That's my time for this morning. You know, I try to keep it short. So yeah, that's it. So if anybody have any questions about anything, comment below. Remember, I'm in Atlanta today, so if you're trying to get a Build a Lasting Legacy t-shirt, come through. I'll be at the Georgian Terrace Hotel like all day, probably from like I think 10 to 6. So come through, message me, DM me, whatever. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Again, if you like that video, make sure you like, comment, and share, because somebody needs that. Somebody's sitting here trying to put on some other shoes that don't fit them. They trying to check into a hotel with their ID, and they don't have no reservation. They're trying to get somebody else's room, right? Because, see, just like what's for you is what's for you, and nobody can take that away. Same thing, you can't take something that's for somebody else. You can't try to be somebody else. All you want to do is be you, because God gave you that job, and you're the only one that can do it. That's the cool part about it. Nobody else can be you, and you can't be anybody else, right? So there's the perfect job for you, and that job is to be you, right? And so that's all I got for y'all this morning. Again, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope somebody got something out of that, because somebody out there right now trying to force a square into a triangle spot just because they thought it was the right thing to do. No, it doesn't. It doesn't go there. Go find a square spot. That's where it goes. It's going to go in so easy, right? That's when your dreams are going to come true. That's when the things are going to come to pass. When you get aligned with your purpose, when you get in line with what's for you, nobody else can take it away. And it's going to work out so easily. Like, you will have obstacles, of course, but it's going to work out. You won't have to question it. You're going to know. Like when Alex went to get the 4th car that he looked at, when he went to get it, it worked out. They got it that same day. No issues. It passed the inspection. The price was right. Everything lined up, right? So keep pushing, but just make sure you're going after what's for you, right? Stop trying to take other people's stuff, right? Go after your own, all right? All right, y'all, I'm out. I'll see y'all in the next video. I'll holler at y'all. Share this video with somebody. Like this video. Comment on this video. And I'll see you guys Monday morning. And come see me today if you're in Atlanta. All right, y'all. I'm out. Have a great day. If I didn't speak to you on a video, I will come back and reply to your comments. Just make sure you drop a comment so I know that you were here. All right? All right, y'all have a good one. Uh-oh.